Namaste Virgos. This is your friend Mukesh from Three Wise Men Tarot, bringing you news and updates about your sign from this world and beyond with the help of the GPS of this universe. These cards right here. And there's some astrological influences as well that I would like to talk to you about. With the moon moving through your sign, this month's energy is all about personal reflections. It's time to get organized internally as well as externally. And it's time to find that routine that you've been thinking of, routine of personal care as well. Refine your day to day life you can and you must. Okay, that's been on the cards. Before the year ends and you push it to January, new year, new me, start working on it now. You know you're in the mood for it. There's Mercury in Scorpio as well, to pushing you to have a deeper and more meaningful conversation with yourself and the people that you love. You may uncover hidden truths about some issues that you've been dealing with, and you may actually find solutions as those truths uncover. That has been going on for the entire world lately, but now it's happening for you. Discovering of truths, hidden truths, and discovering solutions to problems that have been evading their solutions till now. Sun is retrograde in Pisces, challenging your relationships and asking you to find balance between independence and support. Independence means maybe less support from people, but if you want support, then maybe a little less independence, codependence instead of independence. So see which direction is it that you want to take your relationships. And first and foremost, what kind of relationship do you want to have with yourself? Right? Let's dive into the interpretation of cards. Let's see what the universe has to say to you through these divine messages. We have your first three cards. Okay, looks like some turbulent time when it comes to your emotion and finances. See if we can get the last card as well, or the message card. I'm not going to do a big spread right now because we are already in the middle of the month. Is there another message? Is there a message for my dear Virgos? Here we are. Interesting. Okay. Right. So your first card is Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles is a little bit of juggling seems to be going on with multiple priorities. There are issues with time management, as the astrology also shows that this is something that you're trying to get a hold of, which hasn't been done till now. Adaptability, as in trying to do too many things at the same time, so being adaptable to all those decisions as well, or jobs as well, or multiple roles as well. Then there is also trying to balance too many decisions at the same time. So basically trying to do too many things, trying to balance too many things, which is kind of leading to anxiety issues because you're not sure if you'll be able to do everything. Nine of Swords says there is anxiety, worry, fear, maybe at times nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. Right now, people may be also being critical of you, but then if there is things like that, I would say take this time as something that is necessary for you to go through. Only like putting yourself through a painful treatment in hopes to get better, because as truths are being revealed, like whatever vision of yourself or vision of the world that you had so far, or the people around you that you had so far, is kind of shaking, breaking. And when that happens, there is nothing else for us to do but to be able to digest the truth. Okay? As long as people are revealing themselves. So when digesting truth, Be thankful of the high priestess showing up, because now it says that the, you have a greater intuition of things to come, thanks to recognizing things, thanks to going through these tough decisions and juggling through everything, and going through this anxious time, and handling those truths that you weren't probably ready to handle. Your intuition gets stronger. You get sacred knowledge, as in you're more willing to accept divine truths. And the subconscious divine feminine is trying to talk to you, revealing itself to you. You are learning to trust more yourself than anything else. There is a higher sensitivity and there is a need for purity. Your own morals are getting higher. In a way, you stand on higher moral grounds than those around you. The message over here is Four of Cups, which says take some time off and rethink your priorities using meditation. In a way, it's comfortable time. You're not in a very uncomfortable situation or position. There is need for contemplation. There is a little apathy, like putting your emotions forward. So you may have a little apathy towards people who may have done you wrong. There is revelations. So you're learning more and more about things that are being revealed to you as you wanted to know. Maybe you weren't prepared to know, but you wanted to know as well. And there is a little disconnectedness from all the desires or everything that the world has to offer you, because you already have plenty on your plate and you want to take some time off to process these emotions. This is where growth comes from. When a butterfly or when the caterpillar is in the pupa stage with all the netting or webbing around it, that's exactly when it's transforming and growing. So seems like you are finally learning to make decisions or learning that emotional intelligence that you wanted to learn or have in all this time. Looking a little bit inwards and doing some mindful meditation practices may actually help you. And let's see what explanation does the last card or Four of Cups has for you. So, you're going through a completion of a cycle. That's why you're sitting and reevaluating your emotional needs and wants or desires from the world. There is a lot of burdens or responsibilities that you have on your shoulders that need to be reorganized and reprioritized. So you need to pay some attention over there. That's why you also need to take a break from your emotional self. There may be a little attitude of poverty or not having enough money or losing some money in the process of what you've been going through. However, little acts of charity, benevolence, giving money where it's needed is recommended, so that you don't completely have this attitude of you have nothing and everybody else has everything. That is also what kind of leads to this attitude of poverty, and you end up losing more or spending more than you need to just to fulfill yourself. So take a break from your emotional needs, reorganize yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, and do know that it could have been worse. At least it's coming to a completion of a cycle. Moon may be highlighting your meticulous nature as well, so that you can sift through things and make meaningful changes to your daily routine. Let's start reorganizing ourselves from there. Okay. With Saturn being in your Pisces, it may make you feel a bit off balance in relationships, but it's only encouraging you to find yourself or find where can you be more flexible without sacrificing your own needs. Your task would be to create a new habit or a routine. Add something to your life that you've been trying to avoid so far. Maybe exercising, maybe meditating, maybe doing some yoga, maybe going for that walk that is much needed and necessary, fixing a time for it. and that something that supports your physical and emotional well-being, that kind of an activity. Uh, also could also start from just reorganizing your space. Maybe that will give you enough head start to be or to bring those impactful changes that you've been wanting to bring to yourself. In the end, all I'll say is stay grounded, my dear Virgos, and remember that these subtle changes can lead to big, big transformations now. Since you're coming to an end of a cycle and you need to take care of your mind and body, so bring that routine into space, utilize this time very well, and do like, share, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell icon so I can bring you more updates. Whenever I do, you get an idea or a notification of there is more news for you. News, good news, good news. Right? I see you on this path of self-improvement, and I am sure you will continue to show your Virgo-ness throughout. I'm sure you'll reorganize yourself into this new magnificent being that you see yourself to be before the year ends. Okay. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Namaste. Ciao, ciao.